You ever work a night shift so quiet? It feels like time itself just stops. Like the hallway lights hum louder than usual. Like every creak in the floor sounds like a scream you can't quite hear. Now imagine doing that shift at a hospital that never sleeps, where one room keeps requesting medication but that room doesn't even exist. This isn't just another creepy story. It's not a ghost tale or some fake hospital myth. This actually happened to me. And no one, not even the doctors, can explain it. So, let's start with the beginning. My name's Erin. I've been a nurse for 7 years. 4 of those years, I worked night shifts at a small private hospital in upstate New York. The kind of place where everyone knows each other, where gossip spreads faster than infection. I liked the quiet. Most nights were slow, calm, sometimes a little too calm. But I didn't mind. Until room 722 started showing up. One night, I was checking the medication rounds there. It was room 722. I stared at the chart. It looked normal. Just another patient, needing a mild sedative at 3 a.m. But there is no room 722. I know that unit like the back of my hand. We only go up to 721. Always have. I even double-checked the map on the wall. Even pulled up the floor plan on my phone. Number 722. Thinking it was a typo, I ignored it. But then, the order came through again. Next night. Same patient. Same medication. Same time. Lorazepam. 2 milligrams. 4 Greaves. Still listed under room 722. I asked the charge nurse, Maria. She blinked. Confused. There's no 722, she muttered, flipping through her clipboard. She didn't find it. But the electronic system did. She laughed it off. Maybe the system is drunk again, she said. But she didn't sound convinced. I went back to my rounds. Kept doing my thing. Didn't think much of it. Until 3 nights later. I was doing my charting. Half asleep. Clock just hit 2:58 a.m. Then the nurse call light flashed. Room 722. I froze. How could that even be triggered? We don't even have a button wired to that number. I called security. They said it was probably a glitch. They'd look into it. But that light, it stayed on. For 6 minutes. Then it blinked off. Like someone pressed it again. I couldn't let it go. The next day, I printed every request for the last 10 shifts. Room 722 popped up. 8 times. Always the same thing. Greaves. Always at 3 a.m. Always requesting lorazepam. So I dug into the patient system. No photos. No admission info. No diagnosis. Just one line, psychiatric observation. Hallway 7, room 722. Now I was freaked. I checked with the pharmacy. They'd been sending the meds out, no questions asked. Turns out, it was being picked up from the medication room, each time. But the sign-out sheet? Blank. No initials. No nurse name. Someone, or something, was taking them. I told Maria again. She didn't laugh this time. Her face went pale. She leaned in. You need to stop digging, she said quietly. There's things here that don't make sense. Just let it be. That's when I realized this wasn't just a glitch. Something was happening. And nobody wanted to talk about it. So, I did what any sane person wouldn't do. I stayed late. 3 a.m. the next night. I stood by the door of room 721. Just to see what might happen. There was a sound. Barely there. Like A slow shuffle. Not footsteps. Not a machine. Then, something weird. My pager buzzed. New order. Lorazepam, 2 milligrams. Room 722. Patient, M. Greaves. My hand was shaking. I turned to where room 722 should be. Just blank wall. But now, there was a crack. A hairline shadow that looked like a door frame. I blinked. The wall looked normal again. I stepped closer. Pressed my fingers to it. It was colder than the rest of the hallway. Much colder. Then, footsteps. Behind me. I turned fast, nobody there. But I swear. I smelled something. Not blood. Not antiseptic. Something older. Dusty. Like old paper and decaying flowers. I turned back. The wall? The crack was wider now. I could see light. Soft, yellow. Flickering. Like candlelight. Then I heard it. A whisper. Aaron. My name. No mistake. It came from the wall. I stepped back. Hard. Nearly tripped. I ran to the nurse's station. Maria saw my face. You saw it, didn't you? She said quietly. I nodded. I told you not to look, she whispered. Once you see it, it sees you too. I didn't sleep after that. Not really. Over the next week, things got worse. The medication orders came more frequently. 722 started requesting other things. Bandages. Saline. Morphine. But there was still no patient record. No vitals. No history. Just those orders. And the light, that call light, kept flashing at 3 a.m. every single night. Until one night. It didn't. That was the worst one. Because instead of flashing, the door appeared. Fully. Not a crack anymore. An actual, wooden, faded blue door. Right between room 721 and the wall. No number. Just a silver plate. Scratched. Worn. But you could still read it. Room 722. I froze. Heart pounding in my chest. Then, the door handle turned. Slowly. I wanted to move. I wanted to run. But I couldn't. The door opened, nothing was inside. Just a long, dim hallway. Flickering lights. Peeling wallpaper. The faint sound of someone humming. I took one step forward. Then another. Just inside the doorway. The smell hit me. Mildew. Mold. And something else. Something burnt. Then I saw it. A bed. At the end of the hall. A figure sitting upright in it. I squinted. They were. Smiling. But it wasn't a person. Not really. The skin looked faded. Like wax left in the sun. Eyes completely black. And that smile. Too wide. Too many teeth. Aaron, it said. My legs gave out. I fell back, out the door. Scrambled away. Looked up, the door was gone. Just the wall again. Solid and smooth. Just normal. I threw up in the break room sink. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't speak. Maria came in. Her face was pale. I warned you, she said. What is it? I asked. Tears in my eyes. She hesitated. Then said, 722 wasn't always empty. I blinked. What do you mean? She looked around. Whispered. It was real. Once. Years ago. Before the fire. Fire? She nodded. 1987. Electrical fire. One room took the worst of it. Burned everything. Room 722. One patient was inside. M. Greaves. Psych patient. Violent. Delusional. Unstable. They never found the body. Just ashes. But ever since, weird things happened in that wing. Med orders. Call lights. Sightings. They sealed the space. Pretended it never existed. Scrubbed it from the system. But it never stayed gone. Why didn't anyone tell me? I asked. Because, Maria whispered, once you know, you're part of it. And she was right. After that night, the door kept showing up, sometimes for seconds, sometimes longer. I tried to ignore it. But the dreams started. Dreams of the hallway. The bed. That smile. That thing. Calling me. Begging me to come back. 3 days later, I found a med cup on my tray. Lorazepam. 2 milligrams. I didn't put it there. Neither did the pharmacy. The label said, Patient, M. Greaves, Room 722. I quit the next day. Left the state. Started over. But even now, sometimes, at exactly 3 a.m., my phone buzzes. One new notification. Medication due, Patient M. Greaves. No sender. No app. Just there. I deleted it. It came back. I changed phones. Still comes. Always at 3 a.m. and sometimes, when I pass by an old hallway or a faded door, I swear I hear humming. Soft. Slow. Like someone waiting. Behind the wall. Still watching. Still smiling. Still waiting. For me to come back. Don't ever ignore the things that don't make sense. Especially in places like that. Because some doors, once opened, never really close. If you want more disturbing stories, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.